The following is a preamble of the Constitution of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
Whereas 481 years ago, the rediscovery of this family of islands, rocks and keys, heralded the rebirth of the New World. And whereas the people of this family of islands, recognizing that the preservation of their freedom will be guaranteed by a national commitment to self-discipline, industry, loyalty, unity, and an abiding respect for Christian values and the rule of law. Now, know we therefore, we the inheritors of and successors to this family of islands, recognizing the supremacy of God and believing in the fundamental rights and freedoms of the individual, do hereby proclaim in solemn praise the establishment of a free and democratic sovereign nation, founded on spiritual values, and in which no man, woman, or child shall ever be slave or bondsman to anyone or their labor exploited or their lives frustrated by deprivation, and do hereby provide by these articles for the indivisible unity and creation under God of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
It's Thursday, August 14th, 2022, and the morning edition is live. On today's show, Bahamas strikes gold at the World Junior Track and Field Championships. Rollville honors one of its oldest residents, and teachers get new coding skills. So let's start the morning off right.
The Morning Edition is brought to you by We Buy, You Sell Company, your leading hurricane impact windows, doors, and tile specialist.
Good morning. Make sure to make the most of this day. Laugh, love, live, learn, play, dream, and just be happy every moment. Good morning, Jim, and you can see that I am in a good mood this morning.
I even took
very rare I don't normally wear tie, and I took out my tie today. And I'm not taking any calls from certain people today because I don't want them to spoil this mood, so I'm putting my phone on silent. You know just who you are, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. That's what the initial start with. How are you doing today, Jimmy?
I am great. What about you? I know you're just bubbling with energy. Does it have anything to do with that gold medal performance?
Yeah, gold medal performance last. I just wake up this morning and say, let me have a great day. I don't know how that'll change in the next hour or so, or when I reach home later.
We know how cranky you can get, so let's hope no one disrupts this wonderful moment we're having right now.
So my phone is on Do Not Disturb for certain people, but let's bring up the trivia question, all courtesy of Janae's Uniform Center. Thank you so much, Janae's. We're on several islands in the Bahamas, in particular, Cat Island, local harvest, Cascarilla Bar, for export to Italy is one of the main ingredients in what beverage, Jimmy?
I don't want to give away the answer. I think I know. So if you know, you should get on your phone and call us. What's the number?
Call in and win this nice gift back, all courtesy of Janae's Uniform Center.
I don't think you gave them the number, though.
Yeah, we got to put that question back up on the screen so they can see the number. But some persons have this number on speed dial already, 502-3855. Which beverage does the Cascarilla Bar is famous for? I wonder if our guest in studio knows anything about that. Have you ever been down to Auckland to the Cascarilla Bar?
Yes, I have been, and we just had a crew down on the weekend.
Yes,
so.
We had Amajal and crew down there. Wonder if they brought back any of that Cascarilla. We're trying to make a connection now with our traffic report. I heard that some sections of New Providence is raining. So what we'll do now, we'll go straight to weather and let you know exactly how things are shaping up on the outside. Partly sunny, 80 degrees, that's what we are waking up to. Winds east-southeast at 6 miles per hour. Humidity is 79. Now looking ahead, as you can see from our tower cam on the outside, it is pretty good. The sun is coming up. Persons are already making their way across the Sydney Pointe Bridge to work there at the Atlantis Resort and all those other resorts over there. But a weak to mid-low level traffic will support pockets of showers and thunderstorms, while high pressure centered northeast of the area continues to support moderate to fresh winds across the islands today. For all areas, weather will be cloudy, hot, and a bit breezy, with a few scattered showers and a chance of isolated thunderstorms throughout tonight. Now your daytime high temperature reaching 91 degrees Fahrenheit, overnight low of 77. And as we look ahead to what's going Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's going to be a rainy Friday, couple of morning showers. So if you have anything planned for in the morning, you may want to think about something else. 90 in the day and then 79 at night, and then on Saturday, breezy. May expect a shower in the morning, 90 in the day, 79 at night.
48 hours after the gruesome discovery, authorities are not much closer to determining the identity of the child whose body was fished out of waters at the Oaksfield Sports Center Golf Academy pond Monday evening. Authorities returned to the scene Wednesday to make this appeal.
Know that someone's child is missing. We know that they may know who this child is in their community, and so we're asking them to please assist us in officially identifying who he may be.
Napman de communauté haïtien si gen moun ki patande aye ke yon ti garçon ki gen 10 ans ou soit 10 ans ou soit 12 ans qui te noyé de pont latin ki nou pa deyem nan. Si gen yon moun ki pedi yon ti moun aye ou soit ki pa wè ti moun ni ou soit yon moun ki gen yon ti moun kom yon gardien.
A new man is now at the helm of the country's justice system. The country's 14th substantive Chief Justice Ian Windo officially sworn in Wednesday. He pledged to live up to his responsibilities.
Bring a holistic approach to resolving the many challenges which we face. While the focus remains on modernizing the system, we must also be conscious of the needs and conditions of our human resources. There is much human capital and talent across all levels of the judiciary, and together we must find the solutions necessary to cure our many legacy challenges.
7 new ambassadors receiving their instruments of appointment to promote the country as open for business, among other initiatives. Here's Prime Minister the Honorable Philip Davis.
It has never been so important for our country to play our part on the world stage. Today's appointments attest to the range, breadth, and depth of our international relationships. They also evidence our intention and ability as a fully sovereign nation to promote areas of special interest and relevance to our national development.
Gas prices are down again. Surely welcome news for motorists who have been feeling the pinch and the pumps for several months now, and all thanks to inflation. Bahamas Petroleum Dealers Association Vice President Vasco Bastian says Esso's prices decreased by 30 cents.
With the reduction in crude oil, we now find lower prices at most of the gases, in particular Esso. All of the Esso sites as of yesterday, price of fuel went from $6.96 to $6.66. So this is as a direct result of the global reduction in crude oil.
Now to health news. New COVID cases down to 5, and all of them in New Providence. Data reflected on the August 2nd dashboard shows that 3 females and 2 males make up the group. This while 30 people are being treated for COVID in hospital, all moderately ill. At last count, there were 313 active cases. Meantime, Tuesday's COVID recoveries were at 43.
Anton Andrews, you see him there. Good news for Team Bahamas at the World Under-20 Track and Field Championship. Andrews in the finals of the 110 hurls, having already set a new national record in the semi. He took it to a step further, giving all his effort right down to the end to win in a time of 13.23 seconds. That's a new national record, also equaling the world lead. Andrews becoming the first Bahamian to win gold in this event at any international meet. Big celebration in Colombia for him. Congratulations to him. And you can see the Bahamians in the stands. They are going wild. Anton Andrews, he has the pose. He's making sure everybody see that he really enjoyed that race today. that they held late last night over there in Cali, Colombia. The Bahamian flag as well is going to take a victory lap. Now that medal ceremony is scheduled for later on this morning, and you can catch that live on the ZNet television network. Lots of Bahamians over there celebrating Team Bahamas. Anton Andrews, a new national record in the 110 hurls, this time 13.23 seconds. We now check in with Antoinette Smith on traffic out there on the streets. Good morning, Antoinette.
Well, good morning, Fisher and Jamita, and good morning, Bahamas. Your Thursday morning traffic report is coming to you from right here on East Bay Street. We're just near the Montague ramp, where there is a lot of road works going on in the back of us. But with us, as always, is the ticket-loving cop, Corporal Patrick Kemp of the Royal Bahamas Police Force Traffic Division. Thank you so much for joining us.
I was trying not to laugh.
Well, Kemp, I also got to let you know before we get into it that someone back in the studio told me, can you please give an extra special hi to Pinky for me this morning? So,
Pinky again. I know it ain't Fisher. I hope it ain't Fisher. If I call for Fisher's energy this morning, my Fisher's in a good mood. Fisher's in a good mood. He knows his ABCs. He's not taking no calls from nobody. He don't want nobody to distract his day. And that's a good thing. I'm riding off his energy today.
I think that means Pinky says hi. But Corporal Kemp, on your way here this morning, you had a little bit of issues with your commute in that you tried to come through Village Road, that you encountered some road works. So tell us how best we can mitigate this.
Yeah, I too was reminded of the road works in this area on my way to this interview. So I had to take the longer route, Camp Road, and then make my way East Bay Street. For the persons who are traversing in this area, you will find that there might be a moderate flow of traffic because there's no hindrance to the flow due to the light being off. And that mid-road between East Bay and Shirley Street being blocked. So there's a continuous flow of traffic. But still get out on time so that you can make it to your various destinations safely and still in a timely manner.
Well, Kemp, besides those road works, we have a problem. There is a problem. Well, you say there's a problem. Of people using their phones in the car or knowing when to use your phone and when not to use your phone. A friend of mine likes to check her phone at the light from time to time. So when do I do that? When do my friends do that, not me?
You know, Nate, we stress the use of cell phones and when not to use your cell phone. Actually, texting and driving, using your cell phones while driving is something you shouldn't be doing. And just because you're at the traffic light at a stop and you're utilizing your phone, have you ever noticed when the traffic starts to move and there's that one person holding up the long line of traffic? You know why? If you take a good look at them, because their head is down and they're in their phone. And persons are blowing them like crazy, and then they shoot off. And most times they shoot off when the light changes amber. And they end up running it like, leave you behind. Oh boy, that's a bad situation to be in. In fact, you want to run them down and just tell them about it. And then furthermore, you don't want to be distracted, even at a stop on the traffic light, because you can make an attempt to move forward thinking that the car ahead of you move forward and they're still at a stop and you bump them from behind. We have a lot of that's happening on our streets. I'll tell you this though, what is needful is lawful, right? I've had cases where persons were on the phone and they were in an emergency situation trying to get that loved one to the hospital and they needed us to assist them on getting to the hospital. In a case like that, that's different. I've had two cases where, a husband and wife are trying to get to the hospital. The wife is about to get buried. And I assisted in one of those cases. Let me tell you, I mean, everybody was screaming. There was music to my ears and to everybody else, I'm sure, but we got the job done in the police station yard. That's something we're going to talk about one day.
So Patrick Kemp is also a lifesaver in addition to being a cop. But Kemp, tell us, if I am on my phone in the car, what fines can I incur? And just to set the record short, if I feel like my life is in danger, I can pick up my phone for that brief second, right?
Again, you gotta, in all things, in all aspects, that common sense prevails, see? So you want to utilize your cell phone in extreme cases if it's an emergency situation. That's understandable. All right, that's understandable. You might just witness a crime that would have taken place. You might have seen some infractions that are reckless and dangerous to the motoring public, and you need to report that in quick time so that we can assist in dealing with those matters. You might want to get a loved one to the hospital in quick time. And perhaps you might need assistance from the police to help escort you to the hospital. Because at that point in time, the time is crucial. That's an extreme situation. But just to be casually using your cell phone out on the streets, texting and driving, that's a no-no. And you can find yourself paying up a fine up to $500. And you look like you love your cell phone. And I'm telling you, as my good friend, don't run up on me about Pinky. Please give you a break. There's no break today.
Well, to my friend out there, I hope that you will not use your cell phone while you drive now, after hearing this information that Corporal Kemp, the ticket-loving cop, a.k.a. Pinky, has given us today. And with that, Bahamas, your traffic report for the day has come to a close, and we're going to toss it back to Jimanita and Fisher in the studio.
What do you want from a cloud solution? You want flexibility and edge? You want to modernize implications with the ability to deliver new ones with lightning speed. You want an infrastructure that's automated, secure, cost-effective, and scalable. You want to give the end user the freedom they want with the control you need. You can't get all that from just any cloud. You need something better. You need Bahamas Cloud. Contact the experts today at 601-8911 in Nassau or 602-8811 in the Family Islands.
To the word of God, and you begin to speak the word of God, and you begin to live the word of God, and you begin to act out on the word of God, you will find that there will be a transformed life. And when there is a transformed life, there will be a transformed home. And when there's a transformed home, there'll be a transformed church. And when there's a transformed church, there'll be a transformed community. I'm telling you, you have to respond to the word.
New year, new time. Watch Conversations with Christ every Sunday at 10 a.m. And I'll tell you why. Because God said 1,000 years is like a day for me. And that's why you could have a thief on the cross, pray for just a few seconds, and get forever, and get forgiveness, and get eternity. So every single Sunday for 30 minutes, we're going to praise God together. So every Sunday at 10 a.m., Conversations with Christ.
Knowing how to swim and what to do if you encounter trouble in the water are things we all need to know. Joining us live on the morning edition are Coach Lisa Snow and Wyatt Wernert from the American Lifeguard Association. Good morning to both of you.
Morning. How are you?
I am well, thanks. So it's summer and everyone is heading to the beach, whether on a holiday or just for a regular swim. And of course, unfortunately, we have had some drownings recently. So give us some tips, both of you, on how we can stay safe in the water.
I think the first tip we need to know is learning how to swim. It's imperative that everybody learn how to swim. Once you're in that situation, and learning to know that you have to be going out with other people versus just on your own, making sure that you're vigilant at the water, whether it's at the beach or in the pool, ensuring that people are together and they stay together, keeping eyes on everybody would be great. And then learning how to float. Learning how to clear your airway to make sure that you can keep your face out of the water, and then safely getting yourself back to the shore or back to the side. Do you have anything more to add to that?
Yeah, we like to ask you to have a water watcher. Someone in the group that's maybe more experienced in swimming has the ability, no distractions, no phones, no drinking. Your job is pretty much a lifeguard for your group if there's no lifeguard around. The number one thing is to swim near a lifeguard. Your chances of drowning in front of a lifeguard are 1 in 18 million. And something else we like to ask is if you know someone in your group doesn't swim very well, put them in a life jacket.
Obviously, that can go a long way, and obviously it would help. I guess that would be one thing we should consider if a swimmer becomes distressed in the water. That life vest would be helpful. But what else would you suggest to them? Say I'm just out for a swim, maybe I got caught in a rip current or something just happens and I'm in distress. Now, what else should I think about in addition to trying to stay calm?
Well, the most important thing to do is not panic. Panic is what destroys you. Panicking exerts all your energy, and people don't get sucked under in rip currents, as people call them undertows. They are simply rip currents that go away from the shore. Generally, it's in a deeper channel, and on one side or the other, you have a sandbar. And it has a feeder that goes into a neck where the current is. You don't want to swim against it. They have studies now where what you want to do is, of course, not panic, but you can float and yell for help, and hopefully there's someone around has a flotation device. We don't want you to go into the water to assist someone without a flotation device. You can take a beach raft, a ball, a boogie board, or some type of a cooler, something that floats, and get to the victim. And most importantly, on top of that, you want to dial 919 and get the emergency coming out to help you. But if you have a lifeguard in the area, swim in front of that lifeguard.
Obviously, and that ties in perfectly to my next question. I know both of you right now are in the midst of a lifeguard certification course through the Tourism Development Corporation. Tell us, Wyatt and Lisa, how is that going?
That has been a fantastic opportunity for the Bahamas. We've actually had the opportunity to certify 75 lifeguards. It's been a great exercise for the Bahamas and putting that new step forward as to what we need to do as a country to put ourselves on the map and make sure that our community, our tourists, and everybody is safe. I thank the Tourism Development Corporation for this initiative. I think it's the greatest thing that's happened in the Bahamas in a very long time.
I was just going to say, any injection on your part?
Yeah,
Wyatt?
absolutely. I would like to thank the government. Your Prime Minister has done an outstanding job identifying that this is an issue and bringing forth for the government these candidates. We've had 75, like she said, and I'm so impressed with the TDC, the Bahamian people in whole. I have a newfound respect for. The people that showed up are dedicated. They're committed, and they are now going to be the future of lifeguarding in the Bahamas.
And obviously, the Bahamas, I think, is surrounded by 100,000 square miles of water all around us. And why, finally, should everyone, no matter your age, basically learn how to swim?
I think you hit the nail on the head. We are surrounded by water, and this is the most important aspect of our lives. This is a right to learn to swim, not a privilege. And I think we need to recognize that everybody in the Bahamas should learn to swim.
All right, well, thank you so much, Wyatt and Lisa, for joining us on the Morning Edition. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, computer science teachers getting a much-needed boost with utilizing coding for their lessons. This will be applied by them come September, and one local company is assisting by not only retooling teachers, but ensuring the coding field has more equity.
Happening right now is we have 3 weeks, 3 cohorts of teachers, about 70 teachers in total, and each week we're taking a group of very inspired teachers through a computer science program on code.org. This program they will be able to take back into their classroom, and we're giving them a bit of structure about how they can run with CS in their classrooms given the limited time constraint.
Brian Austin is the Executive Director and Vice President of Coding Bahamas Future. He was leading the way in showing computer science teachers how to apply code.org to their lessons. In fact, code.org is a nonprofit organization internationally that's shared by over 70 million students and 2 million teachers. And how does this bode for the overall curriculum with education officials?
We are trying to equip teachers with the skills to teach coding. The ministry has had coding as a part of the curriculum for a year or two now, but teachers weren't fully equipped to necessarily teach
that portion of it. And so now we're equipping them, just as a private organization seeing the need, equipping them with those skills to teach coding. In some classes, for example, they were teaching Scratch, and this is just another platform. In some classes, based on the skill of the teacher, but we're just trying to find a way to make it uniformed and to grab all teachers in.
Teachers from public and private schools participated in the workshop. Some participants shared their feelings on the sessions.
I'm so glad to be a part of the program because we all know that sometimes the family islands are disenfranchised. And so in order to have a program like this and having it being accessible to teachers that actually teach on the family island, I think it's pretty cool. Also, because of the current curriculum for the Ministry of Education for computer science, I realized that it's a bit, it's not as extensive as we would hope for it to be. But the coding class, I think that would also expand student horizon.
.org, the program has been very empowering. It has been impactful and inspiring. It allows me to expose my students to coding on one platform.
So you think that'll Could you imagine one of the lecturers was only 13 years old and immersed in coding herself?
It was hard because for me, teaching is something like, even though I am a child and I am still learning, I still would like to share my knowledge with other people. So I feel like for me it came naturally, but at times I did get frustrated. I had to have patience with the people I was teaching. But I would say after I got the hang of it, it became a lot easier. I did Saturday classes every Saturday for a couple months. So that definitely helped in the transition. But after I got the hang of it, yeah, it really stuck.
As we head to the break, we take a look back at today in Bahamian history. On August 4th, 1954, the Bahamas sent a delegation to a track and field event outside of the country for the first time ever. The three athletes attended the British Empire Games in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. On that same day in 1955, government and the Grand Bahama Port Authority signed the Hawksbill Creek Agreement.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bonami.
Hi, I'm Dr. Rajesh Pahawa.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jazreel Thompson.
Infectious diseases physician.
I'm radiologist at Doctors Hospital.
An anesthesiologist here at Doctors Hospital.
And I'm fully vaccinated against COVID-19.
I'm fully vaccinated against COVID.
I'm fully vaccinated against COVID-19.
Are you?
Are you?
Are you?
Well, I'm full of energy, and I didn't have to go to Henry Butler today of he's electrotherapy specialist at Taban. Good morning, Henry. Welcome to the morning edition.
Good morning, Bombers.
Tell us what is Taban, what is it all about?
TAB is an acronym for therapeutic apparatus for the body. What we do is we do electrical stimulation of the feet and the hand. It's very similar to reflexology, but it's done with magnets, where it engulfs the whole sole of the feet and then the palm of the hands and allow the blood to flow better in the whole body.
Who do you recommend come for this?
Everybody need to do this every now and again for maintenance. Our problem in our country is we don't do maintenance. We wait until we get sick and then we take care of our body, when we should start to do it now and maintain great health.
How effective is it?
Very effective.
In terms of what is the procedure?
Well, it's you put your feet in the water for about 30 minutes, and then you do your hands for about 20 minutes. Then we also put the probes on the neck for about 5 minutes, and that takes about almost an hour to do, but that's something that a person should do.
And when you're finished with it, how does the body feel?
You feel rejuvenated, you feel lighter, you feel more energetic, you're able to sleep better at night, you have more energy and everything.
A lot of athletes and persons with low-lying disabilities normally come to you, right?
Oh, definitely. All the top, like DeAndre Ayton, Charles Chisholm, all our top athletes come to us once they're in town.
And how does one get in contact with you to make sure that they can get this process?
They can call me at 328-1085, 328-1085. We are offering a free session, 5 persons can call us at 328-1085 in about 10 minutes, so we can offer them the free session.
What is in store for me? What can I use?
Well, you can come in and do the maintenance too. You know, we normally do the stretch with you.
Maintenance? So you're trying to say I'm getting that old?
Yeah, everybody's getting older. Everybody's getting older, so maintenance is the key order today.
All right, thanks a lot, Henry, for joining us here on the morning edition. Well, we continue this morning from Exuma, where the Rollville Homecoming Committee honored one of their own, a pillar of the community, Catherine McKenzie.
Oh, I'm great. And I'm thank the Lord. And I'm alive to honor me in Rollville Regatta Homecoming.
At 93 years young and still going strong, what is the secret?
Oh, no secret. Cook a peas and grits. Peas, soup, macaroni and grits. And I'm happy what I have. Drink my water, lay down, boy, and relax. And thank the Lord. I read around the yard. Oh. Yeah. And get exercise sometime.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're trying to stay young?
Young. Stay young, girl. Stay young.
The mother of 7.
And they take care of mommy. They love mommy. They give me the flowers now while I'm alive. Because when I die, I can't see it and I can't smell it, and I thank my children. As the song says, Mother, I love them, and they love me too.
And Rollville has changed so much since she was a little girl.
In those days, in my time, we had good time in school. And you had to behave yourself in school. But it's not like today. In my time, we had to rule in school. And if you ain't ruled, they punish you in the corner for half a day.
So what she sees for the future of the settlement?
I'd like to see change with the young generation. Live good. Live as one. And live good in the community. Don't pull down no one. Push them up instead of pulling them down. And that's the way I feel in my mind.
Good advice from 93 years old. What do you think you'll be doing when you reach 93?
Hopefully chilling out and relaxing just like her and getting my flowers.
But if you get 10 more years to think about it, you'll be 93. 10 more years.
He was going so well, hey guys. I mean, so
let's bring that trivia question back up on the screen. What is Cascarilla bark basically exported to Italy for? What you should know about this. What is it?
Campari.
Campari. Yes, the answer is Campari. And the winner is Enid Stewart. You can pick up your gift pack, all courtesy of Janae from the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas sometime today. But don't forget, the World Junior Track and Field Championship continues this morning. You can watch all that live on the ZNS Television Network, and be sure to stay tuned into the ZNS Network for news as it happens, TV and radio updates throughout the day, and the Northern Edition in the Bahamas tonight at 7 o'clock. That's it for everybody here at the studio.
And thanks for waking up
I'm
with
having
us.
a great day, no disturbing calls. Shall I tell my wife that?
Try it. I don't want to know what'll happen.
No call. Don't call me.
You're watching the ZNS Network, the People's Station.
This is McLeanstown on the eastern tip of Grand Bahama.